Hey everybody, it's raining today, and I am in Dorset. I am in the UK. I am having I'm having some recognition that it's really challenging for me. I don't know if you've noticed this. It's really challenging for me to buckle down. Like I don't have a whole bunch of discipline. I like to do things that I feel like doing, and if I don't feel like doing it, I don't want to do it. And so it's been very interesting for me because I also have FOMO, which I have talked about on a number of occasions, because I have fear of missing out on things. So I want to do everything, and then sometimes I end up doing nothing because have I spend so much time exploring opportunities that I don't necessarily take them. I have to say I don't regret that very much. I'm really working on JOMO, the joy of missing out, because I can't do everything. And I think that's why I'm so focused on the manifesting year and the manifestation stuff because I realize that I need to ask for the multitude of things that I want and let them come how they're going to come. I don't have any other way to do it. And this year has proven that out in many ways. Um, I do try to take inspired action. I also try to take forced action um, because I have two personalities. I have 20. And one of them is that I need to live and let live and be free. And another one is, you silly goose, get on the stick and get your stuff done and do what you're supposed to do. Because sometimes there are things that come up that I feel like there's things I have to do. And so I'm trying really hard to reconcile the manifestation aspect. You're supposed to let go and let be and be free and ask for what you want as if you already have it. But all right, I'll give you an example. Okay, it's gonna sound really silly, but it's true. If you've watched me at Make It Since the beginning, or if you have reviewed any of it, I know I don't do it as neatly and cleanly as to make it helpful for you, but I intend to do this for me so that I can review it myself, right? One of the things that has manifested is I'm going to the Ballymaloe Cookery School, and I'm super excited about that because it's manifesting because one, I've been thinking about it for years. Two, the timing is just working the way it needs to work. The trip has worked the way it's supposed to work so far. I love this area. I knew I would love it. I wasn't sure. This is just such a great experience because I'm trying different things and I am learning I could really live anywhere, that is safe and decent and whatever. I don't know what else to say about it. But anyway, back on track. One of the things that I have to do for Ballymaloe is I've got to get uniforms, like chef clothing, and I need to order it and get it delivered before the class starts. I've known this for a couple months now, but yet I haven't been inspired to do it yet. Is it inspiration? Is it procrastination? Is poor focus? I don't really know. So it is a lot about like I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna order the stuff today. I've gotten online a couple times already to do so and haven't done it, but because I thought I'll go find a store that sells, what chef people wear, and I'll be able to go in and I'll be able to try the stuff on because I don't know what the sizings are all different and I don't know what fits anymore and blah, 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 blah. But I'm just gonna order it. What the hell? But one of the other things, and the universe is great for me because I have not done my coaching. I haven't found a side hustle that feels good for me yet, or that doesn't take up so much of my time that it feels like a burden. And I'm still waiting for that. The cooking school is part of that. Cooking school is because it'll be fascinating. I really want to learn how to make good bread. And I also want to learn how to work in a kitchen, and I want to learn how the business works. And because I don't know what my future holds, and I'm building my tool bag. And I love that. And it's exciting and fun. It was like when I went to bartending school in February, not this year, last year. I still have to go bartend. I've only bartended a tiny little bit, and that was when I worked with a caterer last summer, not this summer, last summer. And I worked with her for a couple months, which I feel like I should have done a better job at maintaining that relationship, but it just I was in a funky phase, and so I just moved on. But it was a great tool for me. Um, so anyway, must order clothes. You see what I mean? This is my personality. It doesn't buckle down. I have, I'll just spew out a few things that are going on. Coaching. What kind of coaching? They want you to niche down. What kind of niching? I have invested in myself multiple times to have a coaching business. I did it before everybody went online, but then we had COVID and everybody went online, so everybody's a coach, and I don't do I have to market and do I have to what I got to do? You know. So that's the stuff, right? So collaborations with people. I want to collaborate. Doing a podcast. Like I really think it would be fun to do a podcast. This manifestation experiment, a lot of it was to see what comes up for me, and I'm still doing that. I'm excited about it. I anticipate great things. I still have the little side of me that's nervous that nothing impressive will happen. And that right, that's getting in my way because that's what I believed and that's what will happen. I hear all the naysayers in my life, who are like, "You believe in what? You want what? You have what?" Like I haven't sat and talked to my family about the fact that I've had light language my entire life. They don't know that. None of them know that. I have never talked about it. Um, I want to use it more. I have fear of using it because I'm afraid I'll look wacky. So there's a sense of me that's letting go and being really free and open that I have been brought up not to be like that, even though everyone thinks that's what I'm like. Like everybody thinks I'm the one who's like out there. I'm the wackier one, but they have no idea what wacky could look like. My I have a dear friend who um, knows that I have some clairaudient. I'm not sure what. I've looked it up already, but I forget. I'm not sure what it is that I've got that is a psychic type. I don't want to say psychic because it's again just sorry for being so expressive about the fact that I'm nervous about saying certain things and doing certain things because of my conditioning. But I looked at a picture for her with her. She wanted to show me a picture of something, and I took the picture and I looked at it, and I didn't know the people in the picture, but we were talking about them and how their lives, have they've been very good. They've been very important to her in her life. And I looked at the picture and I proceeded to walk through what I felt and was feeling in what I was hearing and seeing about them as people. And she stood and looked at me wide-eyed because I was elaborating about their lives from the picture and who they were and how they were presented themselves and what their inner thoughts might be and how they showed up by the picture. Do, do, do. And it took maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes or 5 minutes for me to go through each person, 10 minutes, I would say. But I looked at each one and I said, this guy thinks this one thinks this one that is that. And she said, how did you get that from a picture? And I'm like, I don't know. I just do, and I just read and look and see. And, I'm not 100% right, but she's like, you nailed them. And I'm like, okay. They weren't doing anything unusual. They were all in a formal outfits and in the picture together. And, they weren't all acting different things where I could read certain things about their body personalities. So, anyway, I don't know why I'm going on and on, but I like to show up for what I said I'm going to show up for. And the manifestation thing is just still very exciting to me. I'm still anticipating what's to come. Um, I want to do some things to make it less scattered. I'm just such a scattered person, and I know that I can pull order together, but it becomes work, and I don't want things to become work for me. So anyway, that's just wanted to check in on this rainy day at my lovely Airbnb, where I really do like this area. It's so I got to take it on the road. It's just hard to take it out on the road. You know what I mean? Because I've got the dog and the dog's walking and I'm trying to video. And so it gets a little bit hectic. The roads are very narrow. Car shows up around the corner. And no, and believe me, there's hardly, there's maybe a car every 5 minutes, right? Which means you can't really put your guard down because you know it's not going to be an hour before the next car shows up because it'll come in about 5 minutes, but you don't know when and where, and there might be two, and then if the dog's out in the road and you let the leash out too much, then she could get run over, and you don't want to run over. So I am having a challenge with bringing my video out with me, which I do love to do videos when I'm outside. So anyway, we'll work on that too. But manifesting experiment. Um, I'm gonna have to do a recap. It's 6 months, so I'll do a recap. I will have to do some organization around that and say, here's what I was thinking, here's where I'm at right now. You know, I still am on the fence about expressing everything that I want to have come because I'm afraid if I put it out there publicly, I will be afraid it won't happen. And then that's kind of like self sabotage. So I apologize for not sharing all of it. Um, I, it is what it is. I'll talk to you soon enough. Love you.